A man took on the challenge of living with 100 roosters in one room, with the promise of earning $10,000 for each day he could endure. The apartment was well stocked with food and drink, so sustenance was not a concern. The only issue was that each chicken would defecate once every hour, making the situation with 100 chickens quite imaginable. The challenger started off confident, but as the production team continuously introduced more roosters into the room, it wasn't long before the entire room was filled with an indescribable odor. Moreover, the chickens were flying and landing all over the apartment, creating chaos. The man could ignore the mess elsewhere, but he was determined to keep the chickens off his bed at all costs, or he would lose sleep. In a stroke of genius, he scattered some feed in a corner, hoping to lure the chickens away. The good news was that the roosters all rushed to eat, but the bad news was that eating more led to defecating more. Some chickens even began laying eggs directly in the room. The man quickly gathered the eggs, which earned him a reward of a game controller. However, the controller was locked in a cage, and the code was attached to one of the chicken's legs. He had no choice but to search each chicken one by one. After a long search, he finally caught the chicken, unlocked the code, and started playing games in front of the TV. Being absorbed in the game, he didn't notice a chicken landing on his bed and defecating. Now, even sleeping became a problem. As time passed, the room became incredibly chaotic, with some chickens even running wild on his head. The man was on the verge of a breakdown. He was about to lose his mind. The dirty and smelly environment was more than most could bear, which explains the high reward for the challenge. After enduring a long night, the man never felt time pass so slowly. Barely making it to the dawn of the next day, exactly 24 hours since the challenge began, the production team asked if he wished to continue. After much hesitation, he decided to quit, opting to take one day's reward and leave to breathe some fresh air outside. So, the question arises, if you were to take on this challenge, how long could you last?